I got my vaccine about 2 weeks ago. It was the Pfizer. I forgot to mention that in the video where I talked about getting the shot. I didn't notice any immediate side effects for the first week. Second week, I noticed I had 2 nightmares, which is strange because I never have nightmares. But these were like back to back. One night, I have this dream where I see my Enviro camera falling off the shelf. The next night, I have this dream where I see Dad falling over. Both dreams woke me up. Both were very upsetting. My sleep is different. And lately, there's been mood swings. Now, I'm not saying this is because of the vaccine. I do have allergies. That could be part of the story. And my allergies are so strange that one year is not the same as another year as another year. I mean, it comes at me from all different ways. Some years are bad, some aren't. So I don't know what's causing my present condition here. But Sunday I felt off all day, which was surprising considering that the night before me and the Human Encyclopedia had a really good time. But Sunday I felt off. Woke up this morning feeling more or less the same, and then something strange happened while I was looking at Twitter. I saw this picture of 2 dogs, and it's in a veterinarian clinic. And the dog on the left is in for treatment, and the dog on the right is a comfort dog. Okay. The dog on the left has a distressed look. And I don't know if I've ever even seen that on a dog before, right? So I'm looking at these 2 dogs, and I lost it. I'm not going to say I had a nervous breakdown, but I started turning into a weepy mess. I'm like, I'm going back to bed. And I'm going to stay there until I get my shit together, and then I'll get up. Now, there's a reason why this happened, okay? I'm going to tell you about my secret shame and my secret heartache. Many years ago, when my brother and I were kids, we both got these border collie puppies, and they were beautiful dogs. I called mine Bandit. Mark called his Spotty, because the dog had these little spots on the end of his nose. And they were with us as we grew up. Amazing animals, smart, affectionate. We'd go running around the woods with them all the time. It was grand. Loved those dogs. But they grew old. Eventually it was like they were 15 years old or so. And this was back in the 1980s when I was still living at my parents' house, and I had a job at a department store running a sporting goods department. So I'm in my I'm in my bedroom. Dad and I knew that Bandit was getting near the end. We talked about it. He's like, it's not looking good for him. He's of the attitude it probably wouldn't be worth it taking to a vet. I mean, Dad could tell, and he was right. So I'm in my bedroom, and outside the window, I could hear Bandit howling, and he was howling in pain. Okay, and it was scary, and it frightened me. I was afraid to go out. I mean, that's how it sounded. It was just so in a way blood curdling that I was like. So I go out the next morning, right? And there he is on the driveway, and he's dead. And I was devastated, but I wasn't devastated because he died. I knew this was coming. I was devastated because I didn't go out there and hold him and comfort him. I could have, right? I didn't do it. I learned the price for being a coward. And I made up my mind I will never be a coward again. Like I said, dogs do empathy very well. Better than people, okay? The dog in the right side of the picture, the one comforting the other dog, I should have been him. That dog is better than 99% of the people who are on Capitol Hill. That dog is better than 100% of the people who run social media, Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, Google. That dog's better than all of the people who work in corporate news. Right? It is. That dog is certainly better than the shitbags in Antifa. That dog is better than the shakedown artists and the money launderers that make up Black Lives Matter. That dog is better than the entire Chinese Communist Party. That dog was better than me. So as you can see, I'm feeling awfully emotional. It was someplace I never wanted to go, but it was always there inside me. It has always broken me up that I never went out and let Bandit know I was there for him and made his last moments, as good as they could be. So anyway, I'm going up to the farm later. I don't know if I'm going to do my normal variety show farm garage video. I don't know if I'm really in the mood for it, but, well, we'll see. Have a good one.
I want my money.